Welcome to vlog 3 of Practical Techniques in Strength and Conditioning, where I'll be discussing today my personal coaching philosophy. To start with, we'll look at how coaching philosophy has been defined in the strength and conditioning literature. So the first definition here from Park in 2009 that states coaching philosophy is developed from personal truths, beliefs and values which may change and develop over time. And then Geraghty has built on this definition in 2010 by saying to have a philosophy of training means the strength and conditioning professional has constructed an end product, a guide to training which should be flexible and subject to change based on current research and practical knowledge. So we can see from these two definitions that the key areas of a coaching philosophy are that it is based on the coach's personal beliefs, and it's also regularly updated and moves forward with research and practical knowledge. Geraghty also states in his article that coaching philosophy can be considered the why, whereby training philosophy is the how. Philosophy is a term often mentioned in strength and conditioning literature. However, a literature review states that the field continues to suffer a lack of a consistent definition and application to coaching. Geraghty discusses how, in order to understand and develop our personal coaching philosophy, we need to first critically think about what we believe and value as coaches. If we have this well-organized and thought-through philosophy, we're in a much better place to deal with dilemmas and make decisions in difficult real-world scenarios. After reading this research, I decided to list here some of my core beliefs and values relating to coaching as a way of reflecting on and clarifying my personal philosophy. Firstly, the belief that principles of S&C such as overload and specificity can be applied to improve injured athletes at all stages of recovery. Next, that recovery from injury requires a varied and multifactorial approach due to the impact it can have on athletic function. I also believe that all athletes want to perform to their best and that we as coaches need to commit to finding the way to motivate and inspire them. As well as this, a sound knowledge of theory and research is important to me, and I feel it underpins the progression of my philosophy. And also that reflection using tools such as the Plan-Do review model as well as Gibbs reflective templates are a vital part of evaluating my sessions and avoiding stagnation in my coaching progress. Personal background, training and experience is a huge part of what makes us who we are as coaches. I've listed some of my personal background as well as cultural and contextual factors that have impacted my coaching philosophy. Firstly, my training and experience as a physio shapes my current role and also limits my experiences as a performance coach to an extent. Due to the environment I work in and my job role, I often work with athletes for a limited time period, so collaboration has become really important for me to ensure long-term goals and development needs are met. This is also a result of the cultural context of football and the player and the rest of the MDT's expectations that they'll often work with the physio for a period of time before then progressing on to work with the S&C or coaching staff. Finally, the Masters in Strength and Conditioning has also enabled me to read around the S&C literature more widely, and I've been able to adopt some of these theories and principles into my current role. This model from the S&C literature by Till 2019 has been an important part of my coaching philosophy and helps me to frame my training philosophy and plans. I use this model to approach a problem by addressing these three factors. Who? This is the needs analysis and ensures I consider the needs of the individual, such as the training history and injury status. The what? This helps me to focus my sessions on the goals and the development for the athlete, as well as the demands for the sport. And the how? This relates to finding the best way to achieve these goals and has allowed me to develop this area that on reflection I had not considered as much as the other two. This may include changing my coaching style to match the personality of the athlete, which is supported by research by Suraj Lal 2012. So finally, when I look at how my practice has developed over time, I believe collaboration and information sharing has become the cornerstone of my coaching philosophy. My current coaching philosophy ensures my core beliefs guide my coaching process, while also recognizing that collaboration with the MDT, as well as the athlete and coaches, is key to both achieving long-term goals and also maintaining strong relationships.